Comfortable in your own skin. Get comfortable in your own skin to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and our idiom today is to get comfortable in your own skin. What the heck does that mean? Where the heck does it come from? And how can we use it to build and grow and supersize our business? And what on earth does that have to do with a little wedding party favor? This is a reminder. I just ran across a bag of stuff from a trip last year, which is pretty funny because I found some cookies that my sister made in these little adorable domes, as well as these little party favors that she made for my nephew's wedding last fall actually. So I'm not sure the M&Ms are any good, and definitely the cookies are stale, but they're such cute little domes I didn't want to throw it away, and I wanted to keep a little keepsake. Now, the reason I grabbed this little wedding dress and I thought it was appropriate for today's topic is probably the best I have physically ever felt was when I got married and in my gorgeous wedding dress in that day. And I still wasn't comfortable, right? I was totally uncomfortable the whole day for other reasons. Not that I wasn't comfortable in my own skin, but just for other reasons. I was nervous and uncomfortable that day. This idiom is from the 20th century, so it's a relatively new idiom, although it's referred to in the Bible as also a proverb. And the proverb, I like the proverb almost better than the idiom itself. And that says, if you're not comfortable in your own skin, you're in a trap of your own making. Boy, are there some lessons for us there, right? But what does this mean? And what does it have to do with growing and building and supersizing our business? The more comfortable, the more confident we are, the more sure we are of what we're doing and what we're building and what we're creating in the world, the faster and easier it is, and we're still going to have bumps in the road, right, to grow and build and supersize our business. There's actually 4 traits of people who are confident and comfortable in their own skin. And of course, I'm going to share those 4 traits, and we're going to ask ourselves, how many of those traits do I actually exhibit? Do I honestly, at the core, believe in and am I exhibiting and demonstrating in my business? Because those traits will help us to create what it is that we want to see in the world. So number 1 trait is to lead by example. I think I talk about this plenty, that if we expect other people to behave in certain ways, then we have to set the example and do that first. We have to do that with our visioning. We have to do that with our coaching and helping and developing other people. We have to do it with our values and our morals and our behavior and our decision making and our emotional reactions to things, etc. We have to lead by example. It's the same with our kids. It's the same with our business. It's the same with how we interact with all human beings. We have to be what we want to see in the world. Number 2, our treatment of others. How we treat other people tells the world and shows the world everything about us. And it's how we treat all other people, not just the people we want something from, not just the people we want to do business with, not just the customers we want to serve. How we treat other human beings is important, and it helps us to set the example and build the business that we want to see in the world. Thirdly, how do you handle unsolicited comments? Now, this can include compliments, because guess what? Lots of people don't handle compliments very well. The younger, and I don't always, you just say thank you and appreciate and be grateful for the compliment, right? It took me a long time to come to that conclusion. I always would deny and say, oh, and diminish the compliment. Then I realized that that's taking away from somebody that's trying to give you a gift of kindness, right? So we don't really necessarily want to do that. But also how you handle negative feedback, and in the online world, haters. How do you handle the people that just judge you and make rude comments or judgmental comments for no reason except to usually make themselves feel better? How do you handle those things? How we handle unsolicited feedback, because nobody asks for negative feedback, right? I don't know about you, but I guess I do, but that's weird. I definitely am the exception. But the vast majority of people don't want to have haters. They don't want to have negative feedback. They don't want to have detractors. They don't want to have people that judge them. And so how do you handle that? Again, how you treat other people, how you set the example. It's all part of one big process and cycle, right? It's all part of who we are at our core. And finally, what the 4th trait of people that are comfortable in their own skin and confident is that they stay true to who they are. They stay true to themselves. They stay true to their core values and their core beliefs and their core nature, right? You know what to expect from them, which is a great way to lead by example, right? Because if I'm always leading from my same core values and I communicate those and I share those with other people and I'm building my business and with those as a foundation, people know what to expect. People trust people that they know what to expect. They don't always have to agree with you, but they know what to expect from you because you're always consistent and true to your core. So lead by example, how you treat other people, how you handle unsolicited comments, and are you true to your core values? Ask yourself those questions today and be honest, right? We're not telling anybody else. We're just telling ourselves, because all of us are on a path of continuously improving and growing and becoming a better version of ourselves, because that's how we become the person that's able to lead the organization we want to see in the world. And that's how we supersize our business. I'd love to know your take on this particular idiom. Again, no clearly documented origin of this, but it did appear in one version in the Bible. It's also a proverb, so it's been around for hundreds of years. Maybe not comfortable in your own skin, but the same idea of how comfortable are you with yourself? How much do you love yourself? That's a biggie, right? All right, have an awesome day. If I can help in any way, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Hopefully where it came from and how you might use it to grow and build and supersize your business. Have an awesome day.